Well, hi boys and girls, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing today? I hope you're doing great. I have a sleepy cat on the floor. Say hi to everybody. Hi. Yeah, I'm gonna let her sleep. Today's video is gonna be a quick one, and maybe it's gonna be the start of a new series that I'm doing on this channel, or I don't know, I want to try something new. So as you can see, I did some Polaroids inspired illustrations, and they're quite minimal, as I did some line art kind of illustration thingy-majiggies. You can see right here, and I hope maybe it's gonna inspire you to create something like this as well. I've been thinking to post a new video per week besides the usual uploads on Saturdays, and I've been thinking of making these short and sweet videos about basically some quick topics. I want to make some quick under 5 minutes, either painting, either illustrating, either Procreate animation, either talking about something or showing you something, or just, I don't know, creating something together. That's my aim with these videos. So if you want to see where this idea of mine goes, or if I'm gonna be able to achieve it in the next months, stick around, maybe subscribe, or follow me on Instagram if you want to. And yeah, go give it a look. I'm gonna leave some links in the description. So, shall we start drawing? You wanna sleep? Okay, fine. I know you cannot see me, but you can hear me, and I think that's fine. To make the long story short, I have this face right here, which I actually did a few weeks ago. Let me just quickly show you if I can. This is hard to get out. There we go. So I have a sketchbook here where I draw stuff, and a few weeks ago I free-handedly made this little thing because I wanted to. Can you see? Yeah, I think you can see. So I free-handedly did this. I didn't look at any references or anything like that. I was pretty proud of myself, to be honest. But yeah, I did that, and I was like, hey, what am I gonna do with it? So what I did was I did some paintings that actually hung on my wall in the back. I'm gonna insert some little clips here so you can see that. So yeah, and then I decided to do an animation in Procreate. I was like, hey, maybe this little sketch of mine can come to life. So this is what we're going to do today. So I made a landscape looking like canvas here, and what I did, I also made a color palette. It's right here. I have it right here. I don't have that many colors that I am using, so because of that, the background is gonna be this light pink right here, and what I did, I just dropped it on the first layer that we have here. So I added my picture here. I just took a picture of my painting that I hung on the wall. I know it's a bad picture, let's not bother with that. So I just turned off the opacity, and I just traced the lines of this face right here. And to trace the lines, I just used the technical pen, which is a brush that comes with Procreate for free. You can do the face however you want. You can even grab a picture of yourself and drag it in Procreate and just follow the lines of your face. Maybe that's gonna give a more interesting look to your illustration. Now, what I also did, I did that little plant. You can do whatever plant you want, but I wanted to do one that would be made from one line, so I don't raise my pen of the canvas. So that's it. And I'm gonna go on and make the Polaroids, which I'm gonna need the white color that we just sampled here. And I'm just gonna draw a basic, I'm actually gonna choose the monoline for this one, and I'm gonna draw a basic square or rectangle or whatever. And I'm gonna duplicate it 3 times. And on the first one, I'm gonna go again and make a layer above of it and take black and draw. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna duplicate this one, and I'm gonna drag black on top of it. I'm just gonna drag black on top of it, and I'm just gonna go to uniform here and just resize this one. And now I'm just gonna duplicate it 2 more times and place it on top of each squares. So now I'm just gonna take the Polaroids and just place them however I want on my canvas. But I also grouped them because I will need that later, and I also add the background color here in this group because that's gonna help us when we're gonna animate the whole little thing. So now I'm gonna turn on these layers and I'm gonna grab this face, and actually I'm gonna zoom in on the lines, grab the white color and just fill it with white, go to the plant, do the same thing. I should have done them in white at first, but whatever. Grab the face and I'm just gonna fit it inside of this Polaroid right here. And that's what I'm gonna do with the plant as well, or leaf, or whatever you call it. And now I'm gonna get this face duplicated, drag it on here, flip it horizontally and make it bigger. And I wanna also erase the edges right here so it doesn't peek out. So now what I want to do is I can go on to animate them, but what I also did was go here into the background group and I made a new layer, and I went to a brush which is called Tamar, which is this one right here. Again, it's free with Procreate, and basically I just took this darker pink shade and I just did a little something like that with the brush. I also want to add those buttons or stickers that hold the Polaroids in place. So we also have the colors. So I got this blue right here, and I'm gonna take the monoline brush to do that. You're just gonna make a basic circle pretty much and fill it in. And then I'm gonna grab the gray color, fill it in, and the green color, and fill it in. And now what I want to do with these is replace them because I don't like the way I placed this one. So now I go to my eraser and I'm using the 6B compressed brush, which is again free with Procreate, X size 50 something, and I'm just gonna do this little thing right here so it looks like a transparent sticker. There we go. I like how it looks like. I think that's just fine. So there we go. This is basically our illustration. Now I'm gonna go on to animating it. So I'm gonna start by going here and canvas and animation assist, because this is what's gonna help me see exactly what I'm doing. And I'm gonna set this first layer, the first group that we made, as my background. And now I can go on to these layers right here, which I am actually gonna put on the same layer because we wanna animate them at the same time. I'm gonna duplicate them, go here and see whatever I wanna animate. So basically what I animated was the mouth in this first, let me just change my, there we go, monoline, that's good. I animated the mouth in the first one, so I'm gonna erase the mouth and redo it in each layer of the animation. And I also animated the brow. That's the first one. Here I just erased some of the leaves of this little weird plant that I don't have any idea of how is it called or whatever the heck it is. It's just some lines. Okay, and moving on to the third illustration. Again, I'm gonna erase the eyebrow because I wanted to raise in my animation, and the eyes as well as the mouth again. I'm gonna duplicate this again and I'm gonna go to the layer underneath. So I have the erased ones duplicated just in case, and I'm going to the one underneath, and basically I'm just gonna draw in whatever I am missing from the illustration. Grab the white color, grab the technical pen, see if the size is good, it's good, and we are ready to draw on top. So I'm gonna draw the eyebrow slightly raised this time, and the eyes slightly moved to the left a little bit, and the mouth, I want the mouth to open, so I'm gonna draw it just a little bit more open this time.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, really wanna know.
Okay, so now I want to see how it looks like actually, and I'm gonna set the frames per second to about 4. Oh wait, I need to, there we go. So I think it looks pretty nice now. I'm gonna fill this leaf in.
Holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.
Okay, so this is the last layer I'm doing, and I am excited to see the final result, and I hope it's gonna look okay. So when I'm doing these lines and following following what's underneath my layer, I try to not go too far from the line underneath, like this, because I feel like the animation, it's gonna look way too forced maybe, or I don't know, it's just not gonna look good, because in the past I used to do that, or I do that when I do little animations for my videos on YouTube, and it just doesn't look that great. I mean, it depends on what look you're going for, but for this certain illustration, I like to go as close to the line that's underneath my layer as possible, so it just moves a tiny little bit and not too much. There we go, and now we are ready to watch. And to be honest, I actually quite like it. So I'm finished. This is the final result, as you can see here on the screen. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. So I'm sorry, I forgot to add one more little thing to the illustration. So the Polaroids kind of pop more out of the page. So we're gonna go to the Polaroids, to here. And I'm gonna duplicate them and add black as a background. So I forgot to add some shadow, which I wanted to do, but I completely forgot about it. So we're gonna do now. It's fine. And then again to this one, move it a little bit however I want the shadow to go, and to the last one, and I'm gonna go and select warp and advanced mesh right here, and I am just going to curve it a little bit down here so it looks a little bit more natural. And then go up here, Gaussian blur, and set it to about 5. And then go down here and set the opacity to like 40%, I think it's fine. And basically I'm gonna do the same for the next Polaroids, and we are done this time. There we go, looks way better now. So we can play our animation, and yeah, this is it. Focus. There you go, it's me again. It's the end of the video, yeah, no. What I wanted to say is thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Maybe not Saturday, maybe earlier than Saturday. We shall see, but yeah. See ya!
I really wanna know, really wanna